Hey sprinters, CEO tip number 3. Turn your costs into variable costs. This is pretty important because it's the difference between your business is resilient, can cope with everything that happens, and stuff happens, or your business is not resilient. So something happens outside, you have a problem. How do you turn fixed costs into variable costs? It's much easier than you think, and I wonder every day why not everybody's doing it. So let me help you. Think of your main cost positions. Usually it's personnel, it's buildings, maybe you have 2-3 other things. Those are your main cost positions. Are they fixed or are they variable? Fixed means you have more work, it stays the same. You have less work, the costs stay the same. And that's the worst thing that you want to have. You want to have, when you have more work, you have more costs. Less work, less costs. Okay, this is simple, but pretty important for your balance sheet, pretty important for your cash flow. That is also short-term liquidity, which is very, very important in specific tough times. And it's also very important in general because the game of capitalism is not to maximize profits. The game of capitalism is to stay around long enough to become better than all your competitors. Long enough that you know so much, you care so much, and you solve so much that basically you are invincible, unsubstitutable. Nobody can substitute you. How can you turn those fixed costs into variable costs? There are many ways. One is the psychological and legal contract that you have with people. For example, suppliers, employees, everything in your supply chain, everything around you that you need. Okay, let's go through suppliers in terms of you have a marketing agency that's doing marketing for you. Do you want to pay every month 5,000 independent of the results? Or do you want to pay more if they help you sell 200,000? Then you're happy to give them a bigger part of the pie, right? But if they sell 0 in a month, why would you pay 5K? So create a performance-based contract, both psychologically, what you expect from them and what you negotiate with them, and legally. I will pay you X% of every performance, and then you define performance 1, performance 2, performance 3. And every 7 days, you review it with them. Okay, what do we learn? What can we improve together? What do you need? What do I need? How do we get to the goals, right? That was the example of a marketing agency. Same thing for a PR agency. Client of us recently hired a PR agency, gives them 10K per month, has no results, is super frustrated. And I hear this 12 times a day. So we helped him turn that fixed contract into a variable contract. We asked them, what do you really want them to land as a PR outcome? He said, I want to be in Inc. magazine, in Entrepreneur magazine, and in the New York Times. All right, let's negotiate that with your PR agency. So he said, these are the 3 goals. Let's find a number each. And they said, all right, this is 4K, 6K, 10K. And then they agreed, you land me in Inc. magazine, I pay you 4K. That is a variable contract. It might be that in the end, the sum that you pay over 6 months is a similar sum, but still the difference is a complete difference, is a huge difference. Because you have cash flow, you have liquidity all the time if those results are not there. And if those results are there, then you're happy to pay them and you can pay them. If those results are not there, you can't even pay them. That's why cash flow is important for your resilience. This video is getting too long. I hope it is helpful for you. So the prompt is, think of your main cost positions, go through the fixed ones. How can you make them variable in order to increase the resilience of your business? Hope that helps. Everybody keep rolling.
What if your business would run well even when you are on vacation? Discover how 1,600 business owners have regained their freedom using the Strategy Sprints blueprints. How they enjoy living their dream and watching their business scale. Get the exact checklists they use to go from stressed to fulfilled using the Strategy Sprints method. Order your copy of Strategy Sprints 12 Ways to Accelerate Growth for an Agile Business on Amazon today. And if you love it, leave us a review. For more information, head over to strategysprints.com.